At 130. Looks like we will be seeing a lane swap vision to try to spot out who will be coming to potentially catch that wave as the LCK classic of having your support in the mid lane, but this time, not a support, it's Faker, and now the flash in onto 369. 369 getting lower and lower, a little bit of healing from Cold. Meek and first blood for Zeus.
A strong start as they find 369 isolated. The
response, of course, on the opposite side for TES is to go for this Drake, which makes a lot of sense, but ultimately Grubs have been higher priority for the LCK just about the entire year. So not surprising to see T1 look for the top side on this side of the trade.
And now after securing the Grubs, they have numbers advantage top side, so they can start threatening those plays, start threatening a potential dive. No level 6 secured yet for 369 means that he's not going to have his ultimate available. You can see Owner making his way into the top side jungle once more as top Esports secure the first dragon of the game. Zeus spotted on a ward.
Cream now needs to be careful. Nice hop out to safety. Pretty easy for isolation. You'd expect him to get more, but because he's on Jhin, he doesn't really shred through those plates, and because we're past 5 minutes, the top lane fortification that might have balanced things out for the first few minutes, no longer in his favor. So first tower taken, great use of the Grub buff. TES.
Their map movements.
Sure.
I think you need to give the same credit to Zeus in this situation where he's just really trying to maximize what he can.
Knock up in, arrow to follow, cleanse out, but it's a little bit late. Immediate coming in from Jackie Love, taken down. Gumayushi now trying to run the charm to interrupt anything else coming in from Tian. Guma likely to fall here. Ulti is there. Probably just a 2 for 2 in the end, but more members used by the side of TES to make that play happen. Keria trying to escape. Owner now stepping forward in the end. Still able to find a pretty even trade.
A trade of life between the AD carries, but Gumayushi and Keria ultimately getting a 2v2 kill, which is huge for them. They get the cleanse out from Jackie Love. He isn't forced to expend the flash.
By T1. And now it gets a lot harder for TES to get involved in the bottom side of the map. We did see right as we went into the replay, reassignment of Jackie Love into mid lane, and now T1 quick to try to punish the side lane focus. Cream, instant ult.
Nice use of the ultimate. We've been seeing that more and more around the world. But Cream doesn't panic. Uses the ultimate, not forced to expend the flash. Of course, T1 priority on the place. They're threatening the dive. A lot of TP.
They are ready to dive this. 369, Renekton, how strong is it? So much CC. He lives for a little bit of time, but the wave is basically deleted. T1 happy
in the mid lane again. You really can't trade much. And it's the plate merchant, Zeus. He's on the bot lane. He's there to get more plates for himself.
Just keeps eating
for a very powerful mid game. These first items are already coming through. The Trinity Force very nearly completed.
Thanks for finding those setups on fights.
Bit of a dance between the supports as they battle over the control wards. Now, the
Faker
minion
coming in. Instant Wukong ultimate. Faker now going to follow between worlds, but there's just nowhere to go. Mako trying to find the counter engage, but it might not matter. Still in the midst of everything. Tian is so damn tanky. They weren't ready for that, and Jhin might not kill towers, but he kills people pretty damn good. Quadra coming in, baby. Put it in the cannon. Jackie Love is Jhin. Poking, chipping away. The eye procced. Cream now walking in. Between worlds is there. Gonna be difficult for Guma to stay too long. Not having vision in that brush a bit devastating as Mako just constantly threatening. Probably just the 50-50 on the smite. 2K on the Herald. Faker is now a blue buff, but the Herald's gone down. Tien wants to walk in and pick this one up. Should be able to do so. T1 are they willing to commit more resources to deny? Just a bit of poking and prodding, but ultimately 50-50 goes to TES, so not a lot to say.
I think the positioning from top Esports is really
committed to playing through mid. If T1 don't commit enough members, they'll instantly lose that tower and it gets much harder. But if TES overcommit, it's so easy for Zeus to find that flank. Faker looking to get things off. Double knock up. Instantly Zeus in the midst of everything, and down goes Jackie Love, the one-fed member. Gone in the blink of an eye. Tien does not have enough left in the tank to finish that one. Double kill for Zeus. T1, incredible fight.
Faker truly is timeless. An incredible engage, and just keep your eyes on Faker. Mimicking the Wukong, finds the angle, pops the ultimate, their target immediately, Jackie Love, and look at the follow-up there. All 4 members. But again, it just comes back to that point of, look at how difficult this composition is to siege against, right? The threat of the Ash Arrow, Faker could at any moment pop the ultimate. The threat of the Wukong flank.
Mako, though, starting, knowing the tower isn't really much to defend there. Now between worlds coming out, Jackie Love for now untouched on the backside can look to start to finish up these kills, but Zeus in the midst of everything just gave up his counter-strike. Now needs to retreat. Massive healing coming in from 369, but not nearly enough. Curtain call coming out, though, and looking to finish the job. So much damage. And again, Jackie Love clutching the fight.
As long as Jackie Love has position, there's always an opportunity for top Esports to turn the fights around. He still didn't burn his flash in that engage, but it was top Esports to put the pressure onto T1. They were the initiators, and they put T1 on the back foot, allowing Jackie Love to find good position and turn the fight around. 9-9 in kills. Top Esports are going to get 2 towers.
But I think the hero of the day is Mako there. So many of these engagements have happened at World 2023. T1 in a bit of hot water here as they try to get out of the jungle. Owner luckily still has the clone. They'll be happy to just try and get the Heartsteel proc, even though they didn't quite. And Zeus still pretty favored in that 1v1. Is Tien now trying to get something started here, spotting out Zeus. Zeus still has allies to go back to. Captive audience hitting those big. Ulti now to fall. They want to delete this Jax.
Good Ash Arrow there, stunning up Tian to allow for Zeus.
T1 try to leverage their position to start Drake.
The beautiful thing about this game is it showcased already. Oh, hang on.
Faker kicking things off, but only catching the jungle, only catching Tien. The Deadly Flourish not going to hit, luckily, so he will not get rooted. But a bit
that's a crucial ultimate missed. Jackie Love, once again, not forced to expend any summoners. Dragon, though, secured for T1.
But the good news is he buys time for his team to take the Drake, and TES in the meantime can't go start the Baron or even really set up better positioning. But T1 need to be careful about approaching here. Twofold Hex not going to connect. Go off to the side.
About 45 seconds until Faker's ultimate is back up. T1 have to play defensively until that moment.
Doesn't want to overcommit on side. He doesn't have TP. They don't want to send Cream to go up against the Jax, and it puts them in this awkward situation where
they take control around mid. They're going to start the objective themselves.
T1 very split right now. TES 5 members strong, giving respect to that clone. Last time the clone was the real thing, and they were caught off guard. This time around, they're not looking to take that risk. Keria threatening. Zeus waiting behind, Contaxian off his support. Objective getting lower and lower, but they've already got it on the side of TES. T1 now going to go in to try to get the picks on 369, hoping that maybe they can get the Baron in the meantime, but TES are already out. Zeus now getting chipped away at. Not really much there to play, but Faker again trying to make the play happen. Instant follow-up coming in from Keria. Zeus off to the side. They're going to look to delete 369, but Jackie Love is still standing tall. Zeus going in 1v1 versus Jackie Love, but he's all on his lonesome. And as long as that AD carry is standing, as long as that mid laner is standing, TES are winning the fight. Guma with nowhere left to go. The bullet doesn't even hit him. He's dead as it's flying. Shut down coming in. TES barreling down the mid lane.
That is a 5-for-0 ace, and Dracos, they can look to end the game right now. Another fantastic play from Top Esports, and as long as the carries were left untouched, they were able to clean up the fight. I think that's going to be it.
So much of the early game was in control of T1. It felt like they come ahead in the lane swaps, but in the fights, TES have been better. The turns, T1 the ones who overextended in TES's jungle, giving those kills to Jackie Love costs them as TES take down T1.
And in a statement game,